Hey everybody, Rusty here at Rusty Vintage Cards. You know what's better than finding cool stuff at a garage sale? It's someone finding that cool stuff for you. So a couple of weeks ago, I got a call from my mother on a Saturday, and she was at a garage sale in her neighborhood. She ran across some cards and some other baseball memorabilia items, and she asked if I was interested in any of them. Yes, my mom is still shopping for me at garage sales. Never too old for that, right? So she FaceTimed me and showed me a few things that were at this garage sale. I picked out a few things that I said looked interesting. It happened to be my birthday week, so she picked these things up for me, and I grabbed them that next weekend. The main thing I got was this binder, and it's titled or labeled miscellaneous. So I'm going to dive into this, show you guys what I found. It's nothing super valuable or anything like that, but I think it's cool. A lot of cool stuff in there. Before I get into the garage sale finds, just before that, I was in Houston for work, and I happened to have just kind of a last minute thing, a night free, where I was going to go to an Astros game. I knew Bert Richards was in Houston, so I texted him that morning, and he was able to go. So we were able to hang out, go to a game. The Astros won in extra innings, had a blast. Brent Richards caught a foul ball, and this was no pop-up. I mean, this thing had some heat on it, and it just came directly to him, and he just caught it. It was awesome. Had a great time. Also, Brent hooked me up with a couple of gifts, which I was not prepared for. Was not prepared to bring him anything. So, Brent, thank you. First thing is this 2013 Ken Griffey Jr. Topps. This is a cut to the chase, this die cut. That is super cool. There's the back. This thing is in the Brent Richards Mag Pro. This is my second Mag Pro, so Brent, thank you for that. And the other thing is this Manny Sanguin tribute to Rev Steve, collaboration between Brent and Jeff over at Fine Card Collector. So thrilled to have this. Seen other guys showing these off, and this is just an awesome tribute. Very well done. So thanks, Brent. All right, so this is what I saw whenever I opened up the binder. I'll go through all of this, and anything that is in a sleeve like this, I'll go ahead and remove it just to make this a little bit easier to go through. The first thing is a package set of 1985 TCMA Most Valuable Players. This is 10 superstars of the American League. So I don't know a lot about this set. I don't have any others in my collection other than these, but some cool cards. You have Yogi, Boog, Harmon Killebrew, Elston Howard. On the flip side, there are the rest. You've got Mantle, Brooks Robinson, Richie Allen, Carl Yastrzemski, Roger Maris, Jackie Jensen. Pretty cool little set. The next thing in the binder was this full magazine or book of 1978 Dover Reprints. This is 92 Hall of Fame baseball cards, and these things are not super valuable, but they're a lot of fun to look through. So as I go through this, if I have any cards where I can compare that to the reprint, I'll go ahead and show those as well. So let's get into this and just try to run through it quickly. You have Tattoo Orbits, you have T205s, you have T206s. Here we can see the backs. We have Cracker Jacks. We have Goudies. Here is the first card where I can compare. There is the 33 Gowdy Ted Lyons compared to the reprint. Have a couple of these diamond stars here. The first is the Lloyd Wainer. You can tell the colors are quite a bit brighter on the real copy compared to the reprint. I also have this Sam Rice, however, this is off for grading at SGC right now. Let's see, I think there might have been one that I missed. This one right here. Earl Averill. (1978) Dover Reprints. We have the 1977 Dover Reprints. This is 98 classic baseball cards. I have Allen and Ginters. We have some T206s. This was my Strongsville pickup. You can see the Rue Boisdel compared to the reprint. We have DeLongs. Oh, here we go. This was another Strongsville pickup. Here's the Al Simmons compared to the reprint. We have more T206s and Hassan triple folds. Cracker Jacks, Goudies. Oh, we had a Babe Ruth there. More tattoo orbits. And just a little bit of a teaser. I do have one of these cards that is currently on the way. I'll be showing that one off here within the next few weeks. Heads up, those are cool. 1977 Dover Reprints. We have the 1982 Dover Reprints. This is 83 National League Card Classics. More Cracker Jacks, T206s, Hassan triple folders. Goudies. And some of these, unfortunately, some of the pages were stuck together. So a little bit of damage there as I was trying to pull those apart to a few of these pages. We have more Diamond Stars, getting into the Bowmans, Play Balls. Oh, here we go, Pee Wee Reese. Shout out to Gordon at Athlete Archives. He gifted this to me at Strongsville because on the back it says Rusty. (1982) Dover Reprints, National League. And this is the last of the Dover reprints. This is also 1982, but this is the American League cards. More Cracker Jacks, you have a Ty Cobb. Babe Ruth, Goudies, 34, 33s. More Diamond Stars, Play Balls, Ted Williams, Charlie Gehringer, more Bowmans. We have a Yogi. So there is my card compared to the reprint. Also on this Larry Doby, this is a 51. I do not have the 51, but I have the 50, which is the same image, just cropped differently. That's a 57 mantle there. 1982 Dover Reprints, American League. There were a few more magazines in the binder, and the common theme with each of these magazines is these magazines also have baseball cards in them. So the first is a 1991 November issue of Showcase Baseball Card Price Guide. And these things were numbered. This is 9,986 out of 10,000. So if that makes any difference to you. But here's what the price guide looked like. And here is the uncut sheet where we have, try to avoid the glare, we have Frank Thomas, we have Cal Ripken Jr., we have David Justice, we have the Straw Man, so Darryl Strawberry, Brian Taylor, Bo Jackson, Ken Griffey Jr., and Ryan Sandberg. And there's what the back looks like. This is the 1991 February issue of Baseball Card Boom. This has some unique cards in here, kind of gaudy remakes of Ryan Sandberg and Roger Clemens. This is what the back looks like. And then we have Barry Bonds, Rickey Henderson, and Cecil Fielder. This is the 1990 November issue of All Time Baseball Greats. This does not have actual cards in them, but they have fold-outs that do feature pictures of cards. So these are pretty large. I'll try to show these as best as I can. The first one is Hank Aaron. And then on the flip side is Pee Wee Reese. Next is Lenny Dykstra. And on the flip side is Joe Morgan. How about this? We have Billy Williams. And on the flip side is Jackie Robinson. How cool is that? And the last one is my man Reggie Jackson. Then on the flip side is Juan Marichal. That was the last of the binder, but I do have some bonus finds. They had these Major League Baseball poster books. This is 1990. I'm not very familiar with these either, but they do have some cool images in them. They're almost like supersized baseball cards. So this is Gold Glovers. Have Eric Davis. You can see what the backs look like. Like I said, almost like a supersized baseball card theme. Andre Dawson. That was Dwight Evans. Tony Fernandez. Gary Gaetti. That was Harold Reynolds. Ryan Sandberg. Benito Santiago, Ozzie, Andy Van Slyke, Devin White, and Dave Winfield. Next we have Power Pitchers, same year, 1990. Roger Clemens, Dennis Eckersley, Doc Gooden, that's a great shot of him. Orel Hershiser. There's Mark Langston. Nolan, it's a classic image of him. Brett Saberhagen. Mike Scott. Dave Stewart. Dave Stieb, Frank Viola. That was Mitch Williams. And last but not least, we have Hot Rookies. So this was 1990 again. We have Jim Abbott, That was Greg Briley, Kevin Brown. Let's see, this is Junior Felix. That is Bob Guerin, Tom Gordon. There's the kid, Ken Griffey Jr. So this would be his second year. I have Greg Jeffries, Greg Olson, Dwight Smith, Jerome Walton. That is Craig Worthington. So there you have it. Nothing too valuable here, but I thought this was a lot of fun to go through. These items weren't things that I was actively pursuing as far as adding them to my collection, but you never know what you might run into at a garage sale or what someone else might find for you. So thanks, Mom. I appreciate you guys watching. I will catch you on the next one.